So hello everyone. Welcome to August All Signs. We're going to be going Aries through Pisces, unless y'all are in the chat and call out a sign. I am going to timestamp everything, so you'll be able to go back and hop, skip, jump around in the comments and the description with the timestamps. I'll have them in both places for you guys. All right. And we're going to see, what is coming out for August. Let me just get my little list good to my OCD. I was guided to the After Tarot. So post July, right? Post full moon in Capricorn, August. Let's see. We're going to start with Aries. Like I said, unless you guys want to call out a sign, I had a lot of fun with y'all for July's readings, with you guys calling out the signs in the live chat. So feel free. Feel free. And for those of you who are new, because I am a relatively smaller channel, I don't always have moderators available to moderate the chat. That's why there is a 2-minute subscriber check with the live chat, because it keeps the bots out and it keeps the trolls out. So that is why that is there. So I appreciate you all in advance, those of you who subscribe and want to be a part of the chat. It's always fun. It's always fun. Libra and Capricorn. All right, we'll start with Libra. And then we'll do Capricorn next. So Libra, we're going to timestamp you. Here we go. All right, Libra. What does August look like for Libra and Libran energy in the month of August? What does Libra's energy look like in the month of August? Insight, Spirit, please. Okay. Starting out with the Queen of Wands. Whew. I kind of knew that was coming after July's reading. So that's good. At least it's not getting drug out any longer than that. Two of Wands. The Emperor. Okay. Clarities. Justice is out. That's your energy, Libra. Oh, I'm hearing Justin Timberlake's song, I'm Bringing Sexy Back. Oh, geez, Libra. That's good. As long as you're not in his current state of energy. He's a fucking mess. Bottom of the deck is Scorpio energy, death card. Top is Judgment, Scorpio again. Double Scorpio on the top and bottom. Libra, I think you have made a major decision. I think you have made a major decision in August. I think that you are letting a painful part of yourself go. A part of you that has been in control for quite a while. And with the Scorpionic energy, it may have been kind of cynical. May have been a little bit on the pessimistic side. But I think you're letting it go. I think you're making this decision, this big decision, to resurrect a really beautiful part of yourself. The Queen of Wands is clarified with your energy. And I feel like you know what you want. You know what you desire to do. You know what you want to do. And the part of you that craved control and the part of you that is or was wounded were one and the same. And now that you have separated your higher masculine energy from your wounded energy, you're asking the universe for justice. I think that there is something that kind of set off within yourself with whatever experience you've gone through or however long it's taking you to go through it, that you're actually clear on what it is you want, what it is you want to feel, what motivates you. What motivates you? The Three of Swords comes out with the Ten of Cups. And so there may have been a certain family situation or a certain dream or a certain path of quote unquote fulfillment that ended up being really painful, right? That ended up being really painful. And I feel that if this wounded energy here, right, because you can see him in the bandages here, in front of Justice, right? In front of Lady Justice, all these wounds, these tattered clothes. It's very Nine of Wands figure-esque. But the Three of Swords has the same bandages around it. You know, the swords aren't in your heart anymore. I think there's some healing, some big-time healing taking place. You're not allowing the hurt that you once felt in certain experiences hurt you anymore. You know, like, is the reminder still there? Yeah. But I think that you've developed a new definition of what quote unquote happy family means to you, what the dream is to you, family or no family, right? Soul family, maybe. What it means to you. You may have realized that certain dynamic shifts around family, no matter what the family is, have been painful in general. And maybe you're redefining your beliefs about the importance of quote unquote family. You know, some people do walk away from their families. Some people walk away from multiple families that they create in their life. And if that dynamic shift is a pain pattern for you, partnership or children, things like that, I think you're walking away from pain attached to those things and allowing your heart to heal. The Two of Wands comes out clarified by the Nine of Cups. Your masculine energy is giving the feminine energy the world and taking time to feast, right? It's taking time to feast. And the inner child is excited to serve the masculine who has surrendered to the feminine energy, surrendered to the heart space, to acknowledge what you're feeling. And it puts you in this high masculine connected to the moon. And it's like knowing how to wield or direct based on a knowing about the fear of other people, the wounds of other people, the secrets of other people, the things they keep hidden. And I think that you're able to see that clearly, the wounds that people try and hide, because you are very familiar with what hiding your feelings looks like. You know, does hiding your feelings look like having a guard up? Does hiding your feelings look like being combative or volatile? Does hiding your feelings, your real feelings, look like crocodile tears? You know, like, does it look like manipulation? Does it look like detachment? You are aware that people are wounded and hiding things because you have been that. You've been wounded and tried to hide it. People convincing themselves that certain things are okay because they're stronger this way, you know? About time to let that go is right. Yeah, I think you're kind of stepping into your own your own power. And it comes from acting on the feelings that you've suppressed, that you've tried to convince yourself that they didn't matter as much as they do, or they weren't important as much as they are. You know, certain feelings that you tried to pretend didn't exist. I think you're acknowledging the fact that they are very much real, that they're not going away, and that you can't fight it trying to protect yourself from it because it is meant for you. You know, whether that is heading towards a certain relationship or just simply being open to one. You know, whether it is opening yourself up to your passion and purpose becoming a career, or embracing the fact that you are going on a journey and leaving certain things behind. You know, when we open ourselves up to the possibility that no matter how much we've tried to convince ourselves that it doesn't matter, or it's not real, or we can let it go, or we can live without it, that we can't. And that there's a better way to be and perceive about it. I think you're opening up a lot of doors for yourself. A great example would be believing that you are done with relationships forever and that they're all toxic and you are happy single, and a part of you wants to be in a relationship, a healthy one, so bad. And you've convinced yourself a million times that you don't need it, but you're meant to have it. You know, you're meant to be open to the possibility of it and not be afraid of a toxic relationship because you trust yourself. It may be that you have been connected to a toxic person for quite some time, and you convince yourself that you couldn't be without this person, that you have to give to this person and continue to invest and double down and triple down into this person. And finally coming to the realization that you don't really want it. Maybe you want something else entirely. And you've convinced yourself maybe that you don't want to be single. You would rather stick it out with this person, or you don't want to go back towards a past situation or reconciliation because this is where you are now. But it hasn't left your mind, and you've been negating how important that truth is to you because it's been so persistent, right? It's acknowledging in August that your persistent thoughts are more important and more authentic to you than you've tried to convince yourself of before. Right? I think there's a major healing letting go of what was blocking you from choosing better possibilities, right? Better possibilities. I think that a lot of the unfolding of it may still be hidden from you. You might not know exactly what to do, but I think as long as you trust yourself and you start acknowledging what is truly important, that what is truly important will have a way of coming about one way or another. Because you can't let it in if you haven't removed the stuff in the way. You know, you got to make room for it to enter. And so if you've had faulty beliefs that were keeping it from entering your life before, faulty energy and things like that, wounds keeping it from entering before, I think when you let the wounds go and the negation go, that you actually make room for something really nice to come your way, whatever that is for you. So thank God, Libra. Thank God. I got quite a few Libras in my life that I'm so fucking glad. If that is the projection for August, and I'm really glad. That was Libra. We're going to do Capricorn. Anybody who is in the chat can call out the next sign. After Capricorn, I will default to Aquarius unless you tell me otherwise. All right. So Capricorn. Spirit, please. What is going on with Capricorn and Capricorn's energy? Aquarius? All right. We'll do Aquarius after. What is going on with Capricorn and Capricorn's energy for August. All right. Major Arcana out first, the Magician and the Hierophant. Knight of Cups. All right, and clarities, please. Oh, it flipped itself over and then flipped itself back in. Clarities, please. Okay. The Emperor is on bottom with the 3 of coins on top. All right, Aqua. Aqua. Capricorn. All right, Cap. Looking at the top and bottom of the deck. Ooh. And the 7 of Wands being underneath of it with the Sun card. With the Sun card. I feel like you're choosing abundance. The 3 of coins, he's staring at the figurine, the statue, holding this huge cornucopia looking basket. Right? I feel like if a part of you was money driven and focused before, you may also be realizing how heavy it gets to be so concerned with money. That the weight of money is heavy, right? Like if that basket were full of coins and it's spilling over and you can't hold any more because the basket would burst and it's heavy enough. I think that you might be letting that heaviness go. The pressure to earn. Not that you're becoming lazy or not working, but letting go of the pressure to earn. The criticism that you put on the self in regards to how much you earn. And because you're letting the importance of it go, or the weight of it go, I think that's actually what's bringing in more abundance, right? Cornucopia type energy. Because you're manifesting something big with the Magician and the World card. The World is Saturn. Saturn is your planet. And it is money. It's big money. I think you're manifesting some beginning that is the ending, right? That every new beginning comes about because there was an ending, right? It's simultaneous. Every ending is a beginning. So I think you are manifesting some kind of completion, whether it's in the reality or it's with a thought process. I think you've learned a lesson about manifestation. And it might just be that if you focus on the weight of earning and the stress, you get more stress, you get more heavy. I think you're kind of like, it's like give it to God kind of thing. Give it to the divine, give it to spirit, trust. What's meant to be will be. Trusting that you always have enough for the lifestyle that you want to live. And with that ending comes a lot of choices. And the choices, especially if you have a belief system about money that's not necessarily healthy, that may be being addressed, right? Because of all the cups they could have chosen, they chose the luxury cup, and the snake ended up catching hold of them, right? Because the luxury cup is back here and the snake cup's here. So they had to reach across the snake cup to get to the luxury one, and the snake grabbed hold of them. So if you have certain beliefs about money being important, there's also a great sting of a lesson that comes along with it. I think maybe you have learned the lesson. And I think if the Knight of Cups with the Ten of Wands, if the horse actually led you to water, right? The Knight of Cups actually looks like he's a little disappointed because his cup is empty. And yet if he looks right down, the horse has led him to water. You know, they say you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. Well, the horse actually led you this time, you know, like you need to fill up your love cup. I think you've been putting a lot on yourself, right? Hey, Tanya, how you doing? I think you've been putting a lot on yourself. The burdens of others, or the pressure to perform in order to provide for others. And someone stops you and says, hey, Kat, you're important too, sweetheart. Like, you deserve a little love. You deserve a little break. You deserve a little relaxation. You deserve a little vacay. You deserve a little bit of spoiling, you know? Hey, Booker, how are you? Long time no see. Good to see you. And I think that you're terrified that if you take a break, you're going to be fucking broke. I think the minute you decide to just slow down and nurture yourself, you have a major freak out moment that you're going to fall behind on bills. You're going to fall behind on this. You can't pay for this and you need it. Like, my goodness, Kat. And you've the divine would tell you not to worry, sweetie. The divine would tell you not to worry. Like, you are allowed to take a day for yourself. If your bill ends up getting paid partial, or it ends up getting paid a couple days late, or you have to finagle a couple things, like, then you can. Like, no one's going to repo your car because you missed one payment. Like, you can catch up. It's fine. It's fine. If you have things that you need to do for yourself, the universe might surprise you and bring something in for you that you didn't expect, you know? So I'm not saying miss a car payment on purpose. I'm just saying if you feel guided to take a break, to take a day off. When is the last time Capricorn took a fucking day off? Capricorn doesn't know what it's like to take a day off. All right. Capricorn is always thinking about ways to provide. And yet the light of their sign is delegation. Maybe some people need to step up and help you out. Maybe some people need to step up and do certain things around the house on a certain day so that you can take off and just focus on your relaxation, right? Go to the fucking beach. You know, you just need a day sometimes. And that's okay. Like, in August, Cap, I feel like when you stop stressing about money, you find yourself in a vibration that starts to attract money. I think that if you allow yourself to freak out over money, the universe is going to show you what a big silly liar you are. Because you have no reason to worry about money. You know, I think that you will be fine. I think you will be fine. Even if you have to, you know, stick out a current job versus go after one that is more money, but it's really toxic over there. You know, if something is telling you like, yeah, you can make more money over here, might be a couple more hours or whatever, but you know, it's more money. That's when the snake gets around. I think you find yourself tangled up in more than you thought. So it's okay. It's fine. You don't have to be the one to do it all the time. Sometimes other people can step up for a while. It's okay. You know, you definitely might be looking for a different job. And I would advise you to kind of let it come to you. To let it come to you and not let your inner pressure choose, but to really take a minute to let your feminine energy, your intuitive energy facilitate that choice. Because if it's not a fuck yeah, it's a fuck no cap. Every fucking time. Every time. So August for Cap, go easy on yourself. Go easy on yourself or you're going to start to fucking panic. And don't not take a new job because you're afraid of, you know, the paycheck gap where you have to like wait a week for paychecks to start kicking in. Like, do what you need to do. It'll work itself out. Don't freak out. You're not poor. You're not poor. It'll work itself out. It'll work itself out. Okay? For real. All right, so we're going to do Aqua and then Cancer. If you guys want a certain sign, let me know in the chat. We're going to do Aquarius next. What is going on for our beautiful Aquas for the month of August? What is going on for Aquarian energy in the month of August? What is going on? Cards are flying. All right, clarities, please. Are you having prophetic dreams, Aqua? Are your dreams trying to tell you something about the vibes? Or are they playing games with you? Give me one more, Spirit. All right, listen, Aqua. Hey, Sandy, how are ya? Happy Saturn Day. Justice is on the bottom. And the Empress is on top. Double Libra, double Venus energy. Venus is in Leo right now, opposing your sign. Okay? It's opposing your sign. Venus oppositions can make love-based relationships, even if it's not romantic love, it could be friendship love, family love, okay, and money, feel difficult. Okay, you're integrating Venusian energy, integrating gratitude, not just for what you have, but for the lessons around what you have and what you deserve, right? Stepping into your power when it comes to love and or money. You have, in the karma of things, you are meant to receive high receptivity, right? With the Empress. This is high receiving. Justice for what has happened to you or transpired in your experience has brought you to a place where you are acknowledging what it is you deserve to receive. The thing about the feminine is the feminine can't choose anything. So you could feel it, but now you have to choose an alignment with it, right? Otherwise it won't come into manifestation. There's a certain amount of surrender to flow that needs to take place, right? Certain light bulbs that kind of need to go off about your value. What kind of company do you keep? What kind of boss do you have? Do you have a boss that genuinely cares about you and considers you and is fair to you? Or do they steal from you and take advantage of you, right? Do they make you feel regret for trusting them. You know, what kind of relationship dynamics have you put yourself in? You deserve to receive. And it's not necessarily from other people, but most likely starting with yourself, right? We have the Eight of Wands with the Moon. And then we have the Four of Swords with the Magician, which is why I think there's some kind of dream messages going on. But as much as you're getting intuitive downloads from spirit in your dreams, you also have what feels like inception. Someone's energy being inside your dreams and manipulating your reality by being in your dreams. I'm going to try and give you an example of how I'm feeling this energy. So take it as it resonates for you. It could be different for everybody, but I'm metaphorically going to do my best to describe this energy for you. It would be like knowing that you have an earth angel in your midst, right? There is someone in this life that for whatever reason, your soul trusts theirs. It doesn't feel bad for them. It doesn't pity them. It doesn't want to help save them, right? There's not a trauma connection. It's just you feel like someone is on a high level with you, someone that you respect a lot, right? You might not understand why, but you do. And maybe you have a dream about this person and this person does some crazy, weird, dark, you know, shady shit in your dream. And you wake up and like, oh shit. You know what I mean? And you're like, I can't believe that is the dream I had about them, right? Maybe you dreamt that they were the fucking devil, okay? You might need to discern and trust the reality of the person and how you feel about them, because someone else's energy who might not be a fan of said person, who is threatened by said person, is in your energy, and they're projecting their energy into your dreams. They don't like this person, and so they're giving you dreams where they're evil because they view this person as evil. So spirit might be intuiting certain things to you, because when you wake up from that dream, the feeling is what matters, right? Spirit is pinging you about the feelings that are hidden. You might not like the way you feel when you wake up. And it's not because that person made you feel a certain way in your dream. It's because you know it's not like them. You woke up and didn't like that dream. Why don't you like the dream? It didn't resonate. It's not true. It was projected energy into your psychic space, and it came up in your dreams. And when you woke up and didn't like it, you know it's not in alignment. It's not true. You cannot believe that you had a dream of someone that way. Why can't you believe it? Because the reality of your connection with said person is respected and in high alignment. So there's a certain amount of discernment. I think you have someone playing dream magic with you in August. And that whoever is actually projecting the energy may be manipulating you or taking advantage of you or using you in some way to their benefit, and you might not know it. It might be secret. Like hidden motives, hidden insecurities. I think you need to trust yourself in your resonation with people in your reality and look at how you feel upon waking differently. Because if you dream about a fucking person in your life who is actually like a piece of shit, right? And they treat you like shit and they act like shit, and you know they're a bad person, and you have a dream where they're being a bad person, you don't feel questioning about that, right? You don't feel like, oh my God, I can't believe I had this dream. You're like, yeah, that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like, I know that's that person. They would do that. And you don't feel off because it resonated. It's true, right? You might not have liked the dream. It might have freaked you out, but you don't feel some type of confusion upon waking because you know that person is shitty in real life and they were shitty in your dream. But when you wake up from a dream where someone was shitty and you're confused because you never felt that way about them, it's because they're not. Because how you really feel about them is true. And someone is projecting negative energy into your dreams about them. Okay. So I feel like at the beginning of the month, that is definitely something that you could be dealing with. With the Page of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles. Following after that, right around the 3rd week, we're on Aquarius, and then we're doing Cancer, and we can do Virgo after that, Shaylee. I think it inspires you to look at someone differently, to be completely fair. And if you're not careful and you're distracted, because people who project energy consciously or unconsciously, because not everybody intends to project their energy, they're just in that energy and their energy is tied to yours in some way and it comes through, right? We're connected. They might not be, you know, I'm going to send him or her a horrible dream of this person because it doesn't typically work out like that. Okay, I'm sure there are some fucking weirdos out there like that, but not everybody, not most people are like that. I think that someone's energy is coming through. And if you move forward, if it inspires you to move forward in a certain direction and you're focusing on it, it could put you in a position where you truly are confused about what you're receiving, or if you even should take any energy from this person. Maybe their energy is toxic. On the bright side of this Page of Wands, you could absolutely decide to move forward with the reality that is and ignore the dream, in which case the divine would bless you while someone else gets kind of wrapped up in their demons. And I think it would start to show, like, whoever was actually projecting the energy out, I think you would be able to see it in the experience, because they're going to find themselves in a needy situation or a greedy situation, a greedy energy. And you're like, oh, so that's where that energy came from. So that's whose energy was projecting into my dreams and trying to confuse me about a certain person. You know, I think that for you, Aqua, you're going to have to pay attention to the mirror a bit more closely and really discern in the month of August, and not let yourself be deceived by illusions and projections of other people, but really trust yourself and the vibes you pick up off of people in real life. Because if you know that someone needs saving, or you feel bad for them, or you try and support them or save them in some way, you know their energy is low, because high aligned people don't need saving. Highly aligned people don't need saving. You don't feel bad for them. Low aligned people, you do. So if you're feeling bad for someone and you're having odd, weird dreams about someone who is probably high alignment, it's probably coming from the low aligned person who views their light as a threat to their demons, right? Put a few things together. Put a few things together in August. I think someone might be trying to project into your dream state, knowingly or unknowingly, try and get you away from a very light or beneficial person. And if you yourself choose to stay in low aligned energy, I think that there is a possibility you could let go of your lighter, higher connection in support of the lower one. But I think that that would not result well for you. So just keep it in mind, Aqua. Use your discernment. Trust the reality that people show you. Trust the vibes. Okay? All right. Cancer. Cancer. 40 minutes. 4 seconds. All right. Cancer. What is going on? Yeah, so you're familiar with it already, Jaylee? Shit is real. Shit is real. All right, what is going on for Cancer in the month of August? After Cancer, we're going to do Virgo, and if you guys want another sign, let me know. Otherwise, I will default to Scorpio after. Yeah. All right, Cancer. What is going on? What is going on with Cancerian energy in August? I could do Pisces. Capricorn was already done. You'll have to catch the timestamp for that one in the replay. But we'll do Virgo and then Pisces. All right, Cancer. Clarities, please. You're very, very welcome. It's my pleasure. All right. 4 of Cups is on the bottom. Queen of Wands is on top. Cancer. It's interesting. The Queen of Wands is this magical energy, and she's kind of like a creatrix, right? I feel like you know and sense what you want. You can feel it coming towards you, right? And you're pouring one out for the devil as you maybe walk forward or walk away from someone. And it's justice. Justice is under that. You're pouring one out for the devil. Well, who do we pour one out for? I think they're dead to you, Cancer. Energetically, emotionally, mentally speaking. And we were talking about that last month for July. So the after tarot was fitting, right? Yeah. I think you're pouring one out for the memories and the lessons and moving forward from it. Whatever the battle was, whatever the argument was, whatever the war was, the ego versus ego shit, you shut the door on it. The World card said no mas. Nope. Nope. And someone might be coming off like they're victorious as you walk away, but they're holding 3 swords, and we all know what the 3 of Swords is. Sometimes declaring yourself the victor prematurely, you realize just how much pain you've caused yourself arguing with someone who just didn't have fucking time to argue, right? Someone literally was like, I don't have fucking time for this. And they're falling into the alchemy trap. They think they're getting away with it. They think they're getting away with it, and they're walking right into the trap. The 5 swords that they're carrying. Alchemy is finding them. The way Spirit just gave that to me. You see how the dove is flying out of the cup? We're in the Ace of Cups. The dove is diving down into the cup. The divine is in the flow. The divine's out. If someone didn't choose the divine is not going to beg to be chosen. Okay. The divine doesn't beg to be chosen. The divine's like, I'm here. You can choose me if you want, but I'm not going to fight you for it. Okay. Someone is walking into an alchemy trap. They think they're getting away from something scot-free. They think they're getting away the victor. They're getting away right. They're watching you walk away. And little do they know. Little do they know. I would be mindful too, Cancer. I would be mindful too, because you know what it is you desire. You feel like you're being drawn to it, right? Or that it's being drawn to you, right? Whatever it is that you desire, it's coming to you. You could feel it coming. Don't be surprised if there is a trap laid out in your path. And if you're looking back and, you know, your deuces at somebody, cut them off entirely. Don't be surprised if a lesson tries to skirt you up off your path, okay? I think that you feel something coming to you, but you have to continue to use your intuitive gifts, your discernment, to make sure that what is coming to you actually gets to you, because I feel like you might have a distraction show up first, okay? You might have a distraction show up first. And then you don't know what to do because this distraction offers you an opportunity, right? It offers you something shiny and you're like, oh, I like that. But it puts you at this 2 of Swords, which is this indecision. And now you don't know what to choose, right? I think if you trust your intuition knows what to do. We got the High Priestess here with the Emperor and the Queen of Cups. Your intuition is key, Cancer. It is your divine fucking gift. You are so fucking intuitive. It is your blessing and your curse sometimes. But your blessing, right? It feels like a curse when we don't fucking listen to it. We hate that it's always right sometimes. But damn it if we can't trust that it's always right, right? It's always right. And as long as you trust it, I think you're going to be in your high masculine energy. I think you're going to choose in alignment with the flow of spirit. You know, in the After Tarot, she opens up the urn and finds the fish, a golden fish. That is flow. That is currency. The fish symbolize treasure, right? The hidden treasures at the bottom of the deep. I think that if you stay in touch with your intuition, and if it's not a fuck yeah, it's a fuck no. 99% is not 100, right? If it is not an all-in, easy decision, if you've got to stop and think about it, just stop right there. Because fuck yeah energy, you don't even have to think about it. And if you literally, fuck yeah, make a choice and something pops up that's like, you might have missed this red flag along the way. Now you get new information and it becomes a fuck no. Then you just say, all right, fuck no then. Changed my mind. I was totally in and now I'm 100% out. You know, like you got to listen to your intuition every step of the way on a moment-to-moment basis. Just because you are a fuck no today doesn't mean you will be a fuck no tomorrow. And just because you're a fuck yeah right now doesn't mean you won't be a fuck no later. Listen to your intuition in the moment. I think you are going through tests of discernment and trusting your intuition, trusting your high alignment. because you have a lot of blessings coming in, a lot. So of course the shadow is going to try and tempt you out of it and test you out of it. Of course it's going to try, but we know trying is a bullshit word here. We know trying is a bullshit word here on this channel. So the shadows can try all they want. So long as you listen to your intuition, Cancer, I think you're golden. All right. I think you're golden. Act in alignment with what rings true for you and resonates in the moment. Do not hesitate to change your mind, because spirit might literally be seeing and testing if you can literally change your mind. If you can accept that your resonation was a fuck yeah at one point, and then it switched to a fuck no, and you listened. The universe might be sending you those signals just to see if you will listen, and on the drop of a dime, listen to your intuition. And if that's the test and you do it and you pass with flying colors, you're not going to get snared. You won't get snared off your path. All right. Trust that the universe has some good shit in store. And once it knows beyond a doubt that you listen and trust yourself, no matter what your self says or when, you'll be golden. I keep hearing it over and over in my head. You'll be golden. Trust, Cancer. All right. Moving on to Virgo. And then Pisces. All right, so Virgo. And if you want a sign after Virgo that I didn't already do, just shout it out in the live chat. All right, and I will read it after Pisces. So Virgo. What is going on? What is going on with Virgo? Virgoian energy. The house that Virgo rules for you in the month of August. What is going on? Spirit, please. What is going on for our beautiful Virgos? Ooh. Spicy. What else? What else? Well, Virgo. Clarities, please. Oh, man. All right, Virgo. Oh, it's spicy. All right. We have the Two of Swords on the bottom. You're the bestest. And the Page of Pentacles on the bottom. Spirit just said they are half the man you think they are. They are half the man you think they are. Take it as it resonates. It doesn't matter what the gender, but that is the way I heard it. Oh, Virgo. If you are cross watching for a Virgo man, oh my God. And if you are a Virgo female, and you know who the fuck I'm talking about, because we're about to get into this, they are half the man you think they are. Half. Someone has an attachment. Someone has an attachment. Someone learned something Knowledge has been passed on. But gaining the knowledge through experience has cost someone something. In order to learn and in order to heal, the price was paid. In order for the feminine, right, who is literally giving the apple to the masculine, in order for the masculine to heal, the feminine had to go through something and passed that knowledge off, that wisdom off to the masculine. Meaning they gave them the freedom to experience what they experienced, right? And we talked about this earlier, I believe, in Libra's reading, right? Someone went through a lesson. Someone loved someone enough to let them go and learn. The thing was, they let them go. They let them go in order for said person to heal. The price was paid. They had to give up the connection. And they're not done learning. I think there might still be an intoxicating sexual connection, crazy chemistry, I'm feeling like it's off the charts lust, off the charts connection, sexual connection, that feeling like you're merging with someone else. But that's the problem. You're losing yourself in the merging. I think there is healing and moving forward. The Star with the Chariot, it's a big deal. I think in order for them to truly learn, in order for the apple to truly be passed, that the sacrifice has to be made. You can't actually re-engage with this person, especially sexually. You cannot re-engage with this person. You chose to let them go so that they could heal and find compassion for you in some which way, shape, or form. And if they're trying to come back because you were the best sex they ever had, or the best intimacy, or the best physical connection that they ever had, and they're trying to come back, you moved forward so that they could heal. You moved forward. The divine may have moved you forward, right? Because the Chariot can be divine. The divine may have moved you forward into your healing process so that they could heal. There are lessons being learned about lack and lying. There are lessons going on concerning lack, whether it's not having enough, not being enough, not doing enough, not receiving enough, whatever. There are issues around not enough. Impoverished energy and lying, stealing the energy of other people. There's some lesson going on about being an energetic thief, being something so intoxicating and then living rent-free inside someone's head, making them feel like they're not enough. They're not half the man you think they are. The connection was toxic, intoxicating, toxic. And they lived rent-free inside your head and made you feel like you weren't good enough to actually have them. Like, that's fucked up. That's fucked up. They wanted your energy to serve them. The wish fulfillment would have been you serving them in your shadow, in the illusion that you would never wake up. So if they're trying to get you back in bed, to get you all kinds of rewrapped around them, to get your mind all kinds of fucking twisted, your emotions all twisted, it's because they want you to serve them. They want to have their cake and eat it too. They want you inside the delusion. They want you inside the false reality. They want you back inside the fantasy. They want you back inside the Lulu. Serving them. They're not going to choose you, though. They're going to make you feel like you're not enough. They're going to live rent-free in your head. They're going to steal your energy. They're going to keep you wrapped around them so that you're there when they need you the way that they need you when they need you. If you are cross-watching for a Virgo, please understand I could be talking to you, and you might need to stay the fuck away from whoever has this Virgo energy. Someone may be treating you like you're small. Someone is most definitely treating someone else like they are small and not necessarily realizing how magical they are. But they don't want you to know how magical you are. They know how magical you are and they want to use it. They want to use it into the ground. They want to use it until you ain't got nothing left, until you're fucking crazy. Until you're crazy. They'll use you until you are crazy. If you let them. Do not let them put that sex on you. Do not let them put that bang ass sex magic on you. Because that's exactly what the fuck this is. Ace of Wands. With the devil. Oh, they're putting blinders on. Blinders. Crazy sex magic. They will have you fucking crazy. Feeling like you have lost your fucking mind. Because how could anything be that bang, that good? And they still don't want you. They're still not choosing you. They're still not prioritizing you. You're still not good enough. Fuck them. Fuck them. They will make you crazy. Your healing comes when you move forward. The star with the chariot. The healing comes when you move forward and let this person go. Let them go. If you love them, you will let them go and let them heal, and you will not let them take you down that fucking road. I'm telling you right now. They will have you thinking you are fucking insane. You'll need therapy. Therapy can only go so far. You might need actual therapy after that kind of a person. How could it be that amazing and they still didn't fucking choose you? Like, what a psycho fuck, mind fuck shit that is. Person is toxic as hell. See them for what they are. See them for what they are. All right, Pisces. There you go. Spirit, please. Pisces isn't last this time. What is going on with Pisces? What is going on with Pisces? Piscean energy, the house that Pisces rules for you. What is going on with Pisces this month for August? First card out, Four of Wands. Ooh, excuse me. What else? What else? Knight of Cups. Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. And the Ten of Swords. Give me some clarity, please. What is this? Devil in reverse. Bottom of the deck is the Empress. Top of the deck is the Three of Coin. We may most definitely be talking about work. We've got Taurus and Libra and Venusian energy on the bottom. All right. Pisces, I think you know what you want to say. You might be keeping it to yourself. Because if you don't say it, at some point, someone's gonna. You don't have to be the one to say it. That's a part of your gifts. You know something is meant to be said, you can actually keep it to yourself and use that telepathic 12th house that you rule, and someone else will say it for you. I think you have a certain vision. I think you have a certain vision and you know it's your truth. It's your truth. Whatever happily ever after vision you hold in your mind, because the Four of Wands is about visualization of whatever the celebratory life is. I think your intuition tells you what would make you happy. And when your cup runneth empty, you need someone to be there to get you out of it. You know, there's a part of you that, as much as your intuition knows it and you see it inside your mind, you need someone in the outer experience to confirm it for you without you even saying anything, right? You need someone in the outer experience to confirm it for you. Because once they confirm it for you, you're like, shit, like I can't deny it anymore, right? Like they tell you what you already feel you need to do. I feel like the Eight of Coins in the reverse with the Star card, I think you've been putting off your healing. I think you know that there's a certain amount of steps that you need to take, a certain amount of work you need to do to heal things, to feel better, to achieve your dream, right? But you've been avoiding it. And or there is nothing else you could possibly do in regards to your healing on a certain path. Okay. There is nothing else you could possibly do on that path. The path has expired. And with the Ten of Swords, with the Devil in the reverse, I think you killed the devil. Or something or someone did. They removed it from your experience. If someone was betraying you, especially financially, something about the devil is giving me corporate. Either you're fucking leaving, either you're leaving, or they're being removed or replaced or whatever. Like their control, their rule is done. Spirit's giving me that, you know, in The Wizard of Oz, when all the munchkins are like, ding dong, the witch is dead, the witch is dead, get out of bed, ding dong, the wicked witch is dead. Spirit's giving it to me, but like, ding dong, the devil's dead, the devil's dead, the devil's dead. The things that we as intuitive hear inside of our minds when we channel. Sorry. But yeah, it's like, get out of bed, ding dong, the wicked devil's dead. And they might not be literally dead, but you know what I mean? Metaphor. They're not going to be a part of your reality anymore. Whether it's by your own choosing or just divine happenstance because you willed it to be so. Whether you realize it or not. Pisces. Pisces has secret hidden powers, okay? Pisces has secret hidden powers that not even they are completely privy to, and they deny it. They deny how powerful they are. But like, oh, that's a crazy coincidence. Not any coincidence. You have secret powers. You willed it to happen. And your telepathic web of connections to the entire whole worked for you. Pisces. Pisces gets a lot of shit for being indecisive and not choosing things. And it's because every time they go to make choices, something happens to where they didn't need to. They just hold off and wait. And sure enough, the choice is made for them. Someone does or says something, and then the path becomes clear. We got strong Aquarius and Capricorn energy here. Jupiter and Gemini is at work. And we have Taurus, Libra, Venus energy. It's in Leo. Okay. Yeah, that devil is Saturn in your sign. I think if there was some self-betraying going on, whether you realized it or not, like if you were betraying yourself or sacrificing yourself, especially for a business or a corporation of some kind, or someone who has position, someone who has power or title, they're not in power anymore. They're not in power anymore, not by the end of the month. Something's changing. Something is changing. If you've been putting off the healing or have no more healing you could possibly do on a certain path, which I feel is more likely the case. I mean, given you may have been putting it off for a while, but because divine time, you know, I feel like the universe pulls a fast one and really switches things at the end of the month. They could definitely be older than you. Regardless of how old you are. They could be older than you, or they might have some type of title or position, be in a position of power. Yeah. Someone's reign is over. Yeah. Saturn. Trust me. Saturn can be scary and intimidating, but it really is your best friend. Saturn will put them nails in the coffin. No problem. It's always in your highest good. No problem. Especially because Jupiter's going to be moving into square with Saturn. Jupiter and Gemini. Square with Saturn. Yeah, something in the mirror, right? Something in the mirror is ceasing to reflect anymore. There is someone who is toxic in your mirror. And if that toxic part of yourself is healing, then they are being removed from your mirror without you necessarily having to do anything. Spirit's like, okay, you healed this. They don't need to be in your mirror anymore now. And they're gone. You know, just like that. And you're like, holy shit. Whatever happened to so-and-so? Oh, they did this or they did that, or they sold it to this or sold it to that, or they went on a permanent vacation, you know? You never know. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're not in your mirror anymore. Not as of the end of August. They're not in your mirror anymore. All right. That was Pisces. What sign should I do next, guys? If you don't tell me which one, I'm going to default to Aries. Leo, all right. Leo it is. All right. Leo. Leo, what is going on? Got Venus, Mercury, and the sun in your sign. Happy birthday to all the August Leos. Happy birthday. What is going on? Spirit, please. With Leo. And the readings have a way. They're even more accurate in hindsight, which is scarier. You think they're accurate going in. Wait until you check it halfway through the month and you're like, holy shit. That hindsight, man. All right, Leo. What is going on? Spirit, please give me 2 more and some clarities. Ooh. Okay. Clarities, please. Bottom of the deck is strength. That is your energy. Yeah, I understand that, Shaylee. 6 of coins is on top. Leo. You've got a beggar in your midst. You've got a beggar in your midst. And what's cool is I think you're embracing your ego and your pride. This says nah. No, not today. Like, especially if they hurt your pride or your ego before, you're embracing your ego and your pride now. Like, no, I'm not going to let them hurt you again. Right? Like, kind of petting the line. Like, it's okay. I'm not going to let them hurt you again. We got the 5 of Wands with the Death card. And the Death card came out sideways. Spirit said, leave it like that. I'm like, all right, Spirit. I think you're conflicted about it at the beginning of the month. I think you're conflicted about it, especially if there are certain benefits that, you know, if they're being honest and genuine, it could work out, but I don't think you're willing to risk it. I think the truth is you're getting intuitively pinged to move forward. I think you're getting pinged by Spirit. I think you're getting signs and synchronicities to move forward. I think your heart speaks the truth about transformation. I think you're getting all kinds of messages, signs, and synchronicities, right? We've got the bird in the background. We've got the butterfly on the tip of the sword. We've got Sagittarian energy with the archer here. I think you're seeing the potential future and trusting that it's probably better for you to move forward sovereign. And you don't know why you're being pinged that way. Because it might sound really good on the surface, right? Whoever is potentially trying to come back around, whoever is begging, it might not come off as begging, but they're begging. Okay, there's some kind of desperation there. I think that you're picking up on the secrets. I think that you're reading in between the lines and you're listening to your intuition, even though you don't know why you're being guided to stay sovereign. Why you're being guided to move forward, 9 of Coins, without someone. And the minute you call it and you're like, nah, I think I'm going to continue on this path the way that I am, you know, like even if you express how much you appreciate them reaching out and whatever, I think they surprise the hell out of you. The Tower with the Knight of Swords, and they say some shit like that. That horse has some fucking movement, and someone's like, I will fucking cut you down to size, you know, like, I will cut you down to size. Like, how dare you? I came back. I apologize. I said this. I promised that. I made a mistake. I learned whatever. And then they fucking blow up. They blow up because you listen to your intuition and you're like, I made the right call. I made the right call. The Judgment card ends the read. You made the right call. That, if they're not blowing up at you, it could most definitely be you too. You could be embracing the lion, right? Embracing the lion and fucking roaring tower surprise on somebody. Cut them right down. Like, how fucking dare you reach back out to me after what the fuck you did? Like, I let it go on a very respectable, hold myself with class Leo note. I let it go with class before. But you've got the fucking balls to come back at me and ask me for anything? And I think the ego and the pride comes roaring out. That might most definitely be the case. In which, you know, that's the judgment call. And it's dead. It's dead. Someone took advantage of the fact or misinterpreted your very classy ending before. You let go with class and dignity. You let go of it with respect. Even if they did you wrong, you held yourself to a standard. But if they think that that could be mistaken for being pushed over, that it could be mistaken for you still caring. Well, they didn't tear me down to size and rip me a new one, so maybe they still care. Maybe they don't want to hurt me. Maybe I didn't hurt them that bad. Maybe they'll forgive me because you held yourself with fucking class. But the minute they try coming back begging you, Leo, help me. I'm sorry. Help me. You're like, excuse me? What part of talking to me did you think was okay? After what happened? After what transpired? Like, what's dead's gonna die. It's gonna stay that way. Leo's like, you hurt me once. Shame on you. You're not gonna hurt me twice. You're not gonna hurt me twice. You screwed up. You did when you hurt me. But I'm not gonna screw up and let you do it again. Whoever's knocking back on Leo's door, or, you know, cross watcher, I might be talking to you. Nope. Nope. And the answer just ain't no, I'm sorry, blah, blah, blah. Like, Leo already gave respectful and classy. Leo already gave respectful and classy. Now, Leo's telling you to go fuck yourself royally. Don't ever get it confused and think you could ever talk to me again. Is it clear now? Is it clear? You can go fuck yourself. Is it clear? I never want to see your fucking face or hear your voice again. Is it clear? Can I make it any more clear for you? I'm asking because you were obviously confused. See, I hold myself in high regard. You obviously got confused. You confused my self-respect, my couth. You confused it for me giving a fuck about someone who hurt me or betrayed me. So let me make it clear for you. Go fuck yourself, and slams the door. Hey, Risa, how you doing? Yeah. Leo ain't playing no fucking games in August. Their mouth. The sun is in their sign. Let me till the end because then it's Virgo. Happy birthday to all the August Virgos. But for real, you want to mess with Leo in their season? Oh, the lion is king. The lion is king. Oh my God. Yeah, Leo ain't fucking around. You will not hurt the lion twice. All right. What sign am I doing next, guys? I've got Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Scorpio, and Sag. What sign am I doing next? Because otherwise I'm going to default to Scorpio. Leo, Moon, and Rising, Vedic. Nice. Taurus. All right. Here we go. And then Scorpio. All right. Taurus and then Scorpio. Spirit, please. For our bull gang and their energy. Where is Taurus? Tarian energy in the month of August. Where is Taurus and Tarian energy in the month of August? Okay, clarities, please. Here comes the sun. Doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun. I said, it's all right. All right. Queen of Swords is on the bottom. Queen of Cups is on top. Taurus. Queen of Cups and Queen of Swords. You know what's funny? I think there's a good chance, and it won't be for everybody, at least not in a romantic sense. Take it how it resonates to the house that Taurus rules for you, okay? I think you have two different energies fighting for you. And there's a good chance you choose neither. You're like, nope. And they might even know about each other. The situations might be aware of each other, and they know that they both want your energy. They both want your shine. Nope and nope. I think, yep, you are moving forward with your peace of mind. And anybody trying to tug at you and make you theirs, you're like, I don't even know what you're doing. You are playing blind. I think Taurus is playing blind. Like they could feel the chemistry inside of other people. They could feel the passion or the drive or the desire from other people. And they're just putting their blinders on. Like, I don't see it. Taurus like, nope, I don't see anything. Nope, don't hear it. Nope, not going to say nothing. Nope. Nope. See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. Nope. Oh, man. Yeah, you don't care if someone is pretending like they're drowning and they need you to save them. Taurus is like, drown. Learn how to swim. I don't know what to tell you. You didn't learn how to swim. You should start. You should start right now. I think you should start learning how to swim. Taurus said, I am not your savior. Oh my God. Taurus. I think someone is really drawn to you intellectually, and someone has a real emotional attachment to you. And either way, you choose your stability. You choose your reality. You're too funny, Taurus. Good for you, though. Good for you. On some level, you know they're not on your wavelength. I think you move forward in your light. I think people are trying to claim you and hold you back from it. And it's like two different situations or two different people or two different whatever being at war with each other, fighting for you. And you're like, I don't even know what y'all are fighting for, but they're more hyped about the competition, thinking that they could win if they beat the other. Taurus is sitting back playing dumb. Like, I don't know what they're doing. I know. I heard the rumors. I don't understand it. I've given them no reason to believe. Literally. I've given them no reason to believe that I'm interested whatsoever, but they are insistent on fighting each other for me. So, and when one person feels like the victor and they've won over the other person, they have proven that that other person is less than them. And you're just like, I don't want you though. It's like, what? I did all of that fighting and competing for nothing? And it's like, yeah. What the fuck made you think I wanted you like that? Fucking silly. Oh. Yeah, they gotta figure it out. They gotta figure it out. It is so crazy how the mind can run away with us sometimes. For real. Taurus is just focusing on their reality. They're focusing on their contracts with the people that are in their life that matter to them, that are stable for them. Like, that's where Taurus's focus is. Everything else is just entertainment. Everything else is just wildly entertaining. For real, Taurus. I would love to be a fly on the wall in your reality in August. Where's my popcorn? Oh, man. That's great. All right. Scorpio. Getting into Scorpio. That was a fun read. All right, Scorp. What is going on? Scorpio, scorpionic energy. In the month of August. The house that Scorpio rules for you. What is going on? What is going on? All right, what else? Your card is out with the Queen of Wands and the Empress. All right. Oh, there's the Clarius. Okay. We have the Six of Cups on bottom. That is Scorpio Venus. And the Ten of Wands on top. All right, Scorp. I think that you catch yourself. I think you catch yourself. I think there might be this might be a little different for everybody, okay? So take it as it resonates and definitely pay attention to the house that Scorpio rules for you, because this is where it's going to be most important. In regards to a sacred soulmate, a past life connection, right? Love that doesn't die. Scorpio Venus. It's been really heavy. It's been really heavy for you. It's been psychologically, spiritually taxing, right? I think you choose to stop fighting. I think you choose to stop fighting. because it doesn't feel good, right? To continue to deal with this individual. They may be a runner. They may be someone who makes you chase them with your energy. Like if they want it, they run, and then you have to chase after them. You have to initiate. You're the one that has to open the conversation. You're the one that has to say you're sorry first. I think you're over it, though. I think you're over fighting, but not in that you're going to give them their way. I think that you're not going to give them anything at all. The Death card, your energy with the Eight of Wands. I think you're being pinged by Spirit to not initiate anymore, to not apologize first type shit, to not break the silence. I think that you are being guided to let someone's own stubbornness, their inability to stop running, their fucking narcissism is what it is, whoever you're dealing with. Constantly making you chase, constantly seeking energy and validation from you. That they're right and you're wrong. That's why you initiate. That's why they make you initiate. That's why they make you apologize first. If they apologize at all. Like you're done with this energy. The Queen of Wands with the Five of Cups reversed. You desire to stop being fucking depressed over this person. To stop feeling regret over this person. Because I think every time you give in, every time you chase, you fucking hate yourself for it. You're like, no, Empress energy. I deserve to receive. I don't want to receive a fucking pest, right? Where the coin is the ball dropped and I get this fucking beetle that eats my beautiful rose garden. You know, these roses, these hedges that create the gate to my paradise. The beetles, right? Japanese beetles just destroy roses. They destroy them. You're like, I'm fucking tired. Like, I deserve my flowers. I deserve my flowers. I deserve the recognition. I deserve my flowers. You're going to sit here and ruin my flowers. You're not going to give me my credit. You're not going to give me my recognition. All the effort and all the work that I've put in to make it beautiful. And you're just going to keep shitting all over it, keep shitting all over me. Scorpio's like, I'm done initiating. I'm not dropping the ball on my fucking pinnacle, you know, on my foundation. Chasing after someone's sorry excuse for energy because they haven't fucking healed themselves or looked in the mirror lately, you know? Yeah, you know what it feels like then to be in that vibe where you're just like, you know what? I don't need this shit no more. And that's the thing about Scorpio. Like Scorpio in general will ride things out to the bitter end. The bitter end, way past its expiration date. Scorpio will ride it out way past its expiration date. But damn it, if it ain't dead when it's dead, when it's dead. When it's dead, you're not flipping that switch back on with Scorpio. You ain't flipping it back on. Because Scorpio gave so many chances, so many benefits of the doubt. Sacrificed themselves, right? The Scorpions sacrificed themselves so many times to try and achieve peace and stability. So many times to make it something beautiful. If Scorpio gave it so many chances, and literally let it expire and still tried to make it useful, still tried to make it beautiful, even after it was expired, and then they said, fuck it. And then they said, fuck it. Scorpio doesn't come back from fuck it. Once it's dead to them, and they've given it a million fucking chances, and they refuse to give it one more fucking chance. They refuse to give it one more chance. Not one more. Not one. Scorpio would rather fucking be dead than give it one more shot. Because they've already given it too many. Scorpio's like, over my dead body. Over my dead body. Scorpio's like, no. Over my dead body, I deserve to receive my flowers, damn it. And if you're going to ruin my fucking flowers, I'm going to throw you the fuck out of my life. I'm going to enjoy my flowers, damn it. I'm going to enjoy my flowers. Yup, when Scorpio is done, they are done. They are done. That's why when a Scorpio goes through a transformation, you're not going to bring back the old version of them either. Like Scorpio, when they take it to the bitter end and they flip that switch, they change with it. They change. You will never see that old version of them again. That's Phoenix energy. That's one of Scorpio's animal totems. It's the Phoenix. Like, you will never see them in that powerless state again. Never. They will never give their power away like that again. Never. Fixed change. Yup. Yeah, there is no going backwards. There is no going backwards. It's like that old school, like, Nintendo Mario type stuff. Mario, whatever. I'm from Jersey. I say Mario. I get corrected as soon as it comes out of my mouth. I hear it. Those old school Mario games where the screen just keeps moving forward and you can't go back. It stops. It stops. You can't go back. Once you pass certain things, you can't turn around. And that's Scorpio. They're like, there is no back. What back? There is no back. There is no back. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, there is no going back. They are in irreversibly changed. Irreversibly changed. Fixed water. They won't forget it next life either. Scorpio won't forget it next life either. It's like, who are you? From what lifetime? I'm sorry, I thought I decided last lifetime that I was done with you. That means no matter how many lifetimes we have spent together, the last one was in fact our last one. Kick rocks. Kick rocks. All right. Aries, Gemini, or Sag? You guys let me know. Aries, Gemini, or Sag? Or I'm going to default to Sag. Gemini? Alrighty. Here we go. Gemini and energy. Spirit, please. What is going on with Gemini and Gemini's energy? The house that Gemini rules for you. In the month of August. What is going on? With Gemini. What is going on with Gemini? Gem. We've had a bit of a roller coaster the last few months with Gemini and energy. You've been all over the Astro Dice readings. I think I did 3 in a month for Gemini. clarities, please, Spirit. Your Gemini is intercepted. My Taurus is. My Taurus and my Scorpio. Give me one more. I've got all masculine energies on these cards. Queen of Wands is on the bottom. King of Wands is on the board. And the Knight of Wands is on top. All right, Gem. You got to change somebody. Gem, you could take it as it resonates. I could be talking to you, but I feel strongly that it is concerning a male. Either a Gemini male or someone who has really strong Gemini in their chart who is male. Doesn't matter to me if it's cis or not. It doesn't matter. Okay? Whatever you resonate as, it doesn't bother me. But it is someone who... I got all masculine energy on these fucking cards. Someone's going through a major ego death. They have to change the way they are doing things, especially concerning family, concerning money. They need to heal because the reality is not ideal. The reality is not ideal. They have healing to do. They have healing to do. You have to redefine your vision of successful. Maybe you have to define a vision of what success is, period. Maybe you're just living life willy-nilly, you know, like on the cuff and not taking the time to think about what your happiness looks like. Whatever lies you've been telling yourself, that's done. That's done. Whatever lies, it's done. If you are cross-watching for a Gemini, you are fucking done with the lying, whatever the lies are. And whoever has been lying, they're going to get caught. Their lies are going to catch up to them. Their lies are going to catch up to them. Oh. It's over. It's over. And someone is holding on to dear life. Holding on to what they got for dear life. And the Reaper's there. Like, look at that 4 coins. You cannot hold on tight enough. The universe is going to love you. The universe is going to love you. Even if it's tough love and it's the hard way. The universe is going to love you. Page of Swords with the 5 of coin. You might be spying on other people and potentially hoping to see them suffer, hoping to see them without, hoping to see them in lack, because there's 3 people here and then there's 3 people here. You might be spying on these people, wishing them, whether you realize it or not, wishing them poverty, wishing them pain. But Spirit's warning you. Spirit's warning you. what you envision and wish for on other people. The King of Wands is a visionary. He's a master visionary, meaning what he envisions comes to be. And the High Priestess knows it. Your intuition knows it. What you wish on other people, you are wishing it on yourself. If you are wishing them pain, if you are wishing them poverty, you are wishing it on yourself. Words, Gemini, is something that you rule. Your words are powerful, even if you're only speaking them in your mind, which you also rule. Your mind is powerful. I would literally be careful what you wish for. Because if you are hoping that someone's life falls apart, not only are you going to watch them succeed, your life is going to fall apart. And they're going to get to see it. And they're going to get to see it. And they never wished it on you. They never wished it on you. It's going to be a sad day to witness your downfall. This energy is impulsive and reckless. I'm even getting, for some, jealous. Jealous. They're holding on to something that's no longer there. Especially if it is in the romance department. It could definitely be some kind of money or finance. It could be friendships. People like family. Someone's going to find out what lonely really feels like. To the Geminis who watch my channel, I don't think this is you. To those who watch my channel and know Geminis, sneak peek. They don't realize. They don't realize what they're creating. Because they might be speaking it this month. And intuitively, they know they have a fucking feeling they shouldn't be wishing it that way. They shouldn't be thinking that way. There is a part of them that knows, right? They're divine feminine. There is a part of them that knows they should not be thinking that way about you. But they are anyway. And they're ruminating in it. They have no idea what they're wishing on themselves. Like I said, this is very much giving male. I mean, shit, the only female on the cards out on the board is the High Priestess, but it came out with the King of Wands. As the King of Wands is intuition. They don't see what they're creating. They don't see what that vibration, being inside that vibration and wishing that kind of shit on people. They have no idea what kind of vibration, what that creates. Yeah, this person is not, they're not listening into their intuition. They have impulsive desires. They have impulsive visions that they do not have under control. They're not disciplined. But But whatever the lies are, I think someone's going to get caught up in their own lies. Someone's going to get caught up in their own lies. And it's like being hung upside down and all their pockets being emptied, you know? It's like that kind of energy. Someone's lies are going to catch up to them. All right. Yeah. Trust me, we all know people like that regardless of sign. We all wish they would change. They will in time. We just can't be bothered. In the meantime, we cannot be distracted with people projects. I don't care what the dynamic is. All right. Aries or Sag? Who is next? Aries or Sag? Otherwise, I am going to default to Sag. Sag? All right. Sag got in first. We'll do Aries after. That's all right. Sag it is. 2 hours timestamp. All right. All right. Spirit, please. I appreciate y'all so much spending the August fall signs with me. I appreciate you. It's fun for me when I get to like interact with people while I read, and it's not just me up here for 3 hours, you know. It's nice. I love y'all so much. All right, Saggy. For August, what is going on with Sagittarian energy? Thanks, I appreciate that. What is going on with Sagittarian energy? Your card, the Wheel of Fortune, is out first. Queen of Swords. The Tower, what else? Well, that's good. 7 of Cups is reversed. Give me some clarities, please. I know, I love hanging out with you guys. It's the best. It's the best. What else? Justice. All right. You are clear. Give me 1 layer deeper, Spirit. Give me a layer deeper. We've got some interesting energy out here. Make it clear, please, Spirit. All right. Bottom of the deck is the Star. Top of the deck is the 8 of Wands. So Sag. You're healing deep. Underneath the Star, we have the 4 of Wands and the High Priestess, Knight of Wands. I feel like you are pouring one out. You are pouring one out. You've healed from something real deep. Really, 10 of Coins is under that. And you know what you want now. You know what you want now. And you're getting the signs and the synchronicities. You're real well aware, okay? You are really well aware. You might be seeing double numbers or palindromes like 111 or 22 or like 727 or 77. Like you could be seeing double numbers. I got triple sevens out here. And like quadruple ones. You're getting the signs and syncs, Sag. Okay. And you know that you went through some shit where someone at some point was distracted with some karmic catalyst energy and left you to drown. Okay. Doesn't have to be romantic, but you got the short end of the stick with that, where you probably put the most energy in and got the least energy out. And someone had the fucking nerve, kind of thing, to choose somebody that you knew was not good for them. You knew it. Toxic new bestie. Maybe it was a relationship dynamic, workplace, like whatever it was. You got the short end of the stick and they left you to drown. And you watch them run off into whatever brick wall they were about to run into. Because it feels like that. They left you high and dry. Okay? But I think you kind of just sat back like, and sipped your tea. Like you knew it wasn't going to end well. You weren't wrong. You weren't wrong. And you've gone through some deep, deep healing, right? Deep, deep healing. Nah, I still read it right. You're good. It doesn't matter if the spelling's wrong if I read it right. I think you called it. I think you called it. And now, I think there is an all-out war between a group of people that you are not a part of. You are not a part of it at all. And they might be traveling back to your shores, so to speak, for refuge from the battle ensuing with all of these other people. Like Sag, validate that I'm valuable enough that you would bring me back into your life. Be my friend. But Sag is not confused. Seven of Cups reversed, the Magician, and the Ten of Swords. Sag is not confused. They know that whoever and whatever that is fucking trouble. And they laid it to rest. They buried it. They buried it. Do not come slithering back to me, you snake. You snake. Do not come slithering back to me. I think Sag might surprise people with how high their defenses are. Sag. And it's like, you're not even being rude about it. You're not even being rude about it. You are literally letting them cut themselves on their own words. It's like, Spirit's fucking funny. If you can imagine this snake of a person calling you up, and they're spilling everything that they want you to hear, right? They're spilling every truth, lie, half truth that they want you to know so that you feel bad for them and give them an out of this battle that is going on in their life where shit is royally hitting the fan. And they call you up and they're telling you all about this and all about that and how you were always right and da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And it's like Sag just sits there and listens with their tea or their wine and their popcorn. And is listening to this person. And finally, after they're done going on and on forever, they ask you what you think and what you feel. Be like, are you done? Like, you said everything you needed to say, right? Is there anything that you missed? And they're like, no, I just need to know what you think. You know, can we work this out? Be like, all right. Yeah, I've got something to say. Matter of fact. Click. That's the kind of energy, like, yeah, I have something to say. Nothing. Nothing. Click. Did you get it all out? Did you say everything you needed to say? It's my turn to speak. Thanks. Click. Click. Oh, man. Yeah, that's that kind of energy. Sag knows that there is some justice coming in for being treated like trash. And if people are running back to them after running into a war zone with their shadows and all of the toxicity that they've been in, and actually try and reconnect with Sag to get out of it, to escape it. Yeah, bye, Felicia. Risa, that's fucking funny. It's true, though. Bye, Felicia. For real, Sag is not confused. They know what they're manifested, and it ain't that. Bringing what back from the dead? Nope. Not today, Satan. Not today. Yeah, it's my turn to talk. Yeah, I got something to say. Click. Yeah, we're doing Aries next. That's it. Aries is our final sign. Really good for you, Sag. Good for you. You're finally learning how to say a lot by saying very little. Sometimes click says more than you ever could. True fucking facts. All right, Aries. Aries and Aryan energy. Aries and Aryan energy. The house that Aries rules for you. Spirit, please. What is going on with Aries in August? What is going on with Aries? Aries energy in August. What is going on with Aries? Okay. What else? Ooh, they wanted to peek out. The Nine of Swords and the Four of Cups, and they went back in. Good. What else? Okay. And clarities, please. Give me one more. All right, bottom of the deck is the Chariot. Strong Cancerian energy. And the Eight of Wands is on top. All right. So Aries, you may actually have moved on from a lot of friends. I've got the Chariot with the Nine of Wands there. They might still be looking you up. Seeing what you're up to. They might be nostalgic. But I don't think you're the same person. I don't think you're the same person. I think you may have matured a lot. Crosswatcher, I could be talking to you. I think the truth is someone misses you. I'm hearing the words keystone and glue. Like you've grown since a certain time and you're not the same. But whoever you were, that people are nostalgic over, you were the glue. You were the keystone. It's like that you don't know what you got until it's gone kind of energy. Got the Page of Pentacles reversed with the Eight of Swords. The Three of Coins in the reverse with the Wheel of Fortune. The Queen of Pentacles with the Ten of Swords. And the Empress with the Queen of Swords. All right, Aries. I feel with this energy. Hey, Nightfall Waves, how you doing? I'm on Aries. It's the last sign, actually. I did everybody else. I'll have timestamps in the comments in the description afterwards. I feel like with this energy, it feels stumped. It feels stumped because there's no opportunity to create. There's no opportunity to seize. At least that's what it feels like, right? There's no carpe diem kind of energy. But there's this trapped in the head feeling about it, like you wish they would open the door. You know? You don't feel like you can. Or, you know, Crosswatcher, your Aries might not, but You don't feel like you can open the door, but a part of you really, really, really wishes they would. The Three of Coins in the reverse with the Wheel of Fortune. I feel like this is unrelated to whatever that is in like the first week or so of August. I feel like for some, the contract is in fact done and fortune has changed. The wheel has turned. It's a new season, right? Whoever was in your life, it was for a season and a reason. And for others of you, it's a matter of divine timing and alignment because it's not closed. Okay. That's going to be specific for however you resonate with it. Okay. Some people, the contract is done, and times have changed and it was a season and a reason. Other people, it's not done yet. And at some point, it's going to come back around. Okay. Now, in the third week of the month, we got the Queen of Pentacles with the Ten of Swords. Now, if you look at that Queen of Pentacles, she's looking at her reflection in the coin. And she's smiling. She's admiring herself right in the coin. But you see the rabbit fleeing. Now, rabbits, they flee from threats and predators, right? I think if you or someone is too busy looking at their reflection in the manifestation, or they're focusing on their coin and all they have, and that's all they're focusing on, and they're not seeing the bigger picture, I think they're going to be blindsided by a betrayal. Because this is someone who is distracted with certain things, and they're not seeing the threat literally right behind them. The rabbit is running, and they are not even stopping whatever they're focusing on to even notice that the rabbit is bolting. Someone is so focused on money, so focused on their appearance to other people and the things that they have, status or whatever, that they do not see the betrayal. Then we have the Empress with the Queen of Swords. Okay. Which is interesting because it doesn't really... What's missing? What's missing? I feel like something's being hidden. What's missing? Someone is doing something right in front of you. Or you're doing something right in front of someone else. Yeah, Death card, Knight of Wands, Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords is clarifying again. It's like hidden in plain sight. Your intuition knows the truth. The Queen of Swords, the writing's on the wall. I just got pinged to social media. For some of you, that's going to be significant. The writing on the wall. Like there may be comments being left or reactions. Like there's something like truly right in plain sight. I've got Libra, Taurus, air and earth out here. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I think there's a chance. For some, you might be finding out that there was some kind of infidelity along the line. If you're in a relationship dynamic, you may be finding out that there's some kind of infidelity, whether it's literal, physical, like cheating, or it's emotional infidelity, financial infidelity, where their money is going somewhere that's being kept secret that you would not appreciate. I think someone has been looking for a way out of a situation through honest means or otherwise. I think they're getting it. I think they're getting it. What's wild is I think you may have already sensed it. You may have already sensed it. This could be anything from someone cheating on a partner, or if it's like an employee, like if you had like strong Aries in your chart, like 10th house or something like that, it could be someone at work who went and found a new job and didn't give any sign that they were leaving. But it was clear as day. Like it wasn't like they were hiding it. You didn't ask and they didn't tell. But if you looked at the reality of things, they were looking for a new job and they got it. If someone wanted to get out of a relationship, then they definitely found somebody else. And out of nowhere, they're just going to act on that. And it's like, what's the problem? It's not like they were hiding it. You know what I mean? Like, what, you didn't see it? You couldn't tell? Yes, someone might be so busy focusing on their own reflection, their own manifestation, and whatever it is that they're doing, their own self-hype, that they don't even see that someone is exiting. And they do take it like a betrayal. Someone is not the same. And they might have gotten some truth that even if they wanted to deny it, even if they wanted to believe it wasn't true, their heart knew it was true. Their heart knew it was true. They knew the truth when they heard it, which is, I think, what sparks whatever they do to move forward. And whatever they're doing to move forward, it's happening fast. It's happening fast. Like before you could blink, it's over. Someone knows that they deserve better than whatever they were getting. And yeah, there could be some nostalgia in hindsight. But I really do think it was for a reason and a season, because you were meant to grow beyond whoever the self-absorbed individuals are, because they really are self-absorbed. Whatever this is, yeah, they're completely self-absorbed and self-sabotaging at that. And whoever that is, that self-absorbed person, they're getting left behind, and they're getting left behind hella fast. In August. Throw a couple more cards out there, Spirit. Let me see. Clarify. Yeah, someone is not. They're not listening to intuition. They're not listening to spirit. They're not paying attention to any of the signs around them. And it's because they don't have a solid vision of success. And they haven't done the healing work. They don't know what happiness is. They don't visualize a happy outcome. They don't know what it's like to visualize happiness. Think about that. They don't know what it's like to visualize happiness. This is someone who goes through the everyday, hyping themselves up, hyping up who they are and their connections with other people, making themselves important in their own heads, but they have so much healing to do. They have so much healing to do. This is someone who is emotionally unavailable, who needs to heal. Yeah, they have a lot of high anxiety. They need to heal this. They have a lot of insecurities. Their emotions burden them, so they shut them off. They choose not to feel. They don't let people get close to them. It's like it's better to be cold and calloused. Someone who is highly strategic, intelligent, and very distracted. Very distracted. They don't sense the danger around them. And it probably shows up and bites them in the face. You know, like the bullshit just comes out of nowhere, and it's like, but it was always there. But it was always there, and they always saw it. They might have even played a hand in creating it. But they don't use their intuition enough. You know, they don't listen to it enough. They ignore it outright because they don't want to feel. Feeling means they have to change things. They would rather just ignore it, and they end up getting blindsided. They end up getting blindsided. It's actually, it's rather sad. Like this individual literally might have shit happen all the time. All the time. Hey, Lucy, how you doing? Yeah, they might have shit happen to them all the time. I said Lucy. Is it Luz? You'll have to let me know. You'll have to let me know how to pronounce your name correctly. But yeah, I think they want to be happy. I think they want to receive. But it's like they're spiritually stunted. They're like a child. They're still like a child, and they're trapped inside their own head. And they don't know how to process through emotions. They don't know how to deal with pain, and so they shut off the part of themselves, the part of their brain. They shut it off so that they don't feel. But when they shut down their feelings, they also shut off their emergency standby system. They shut off their intuition. They shut off the red flags. Like, they shut it off when they shut their feelings off. And they just keep getting blindsided, and they keep saying, yep, this is why I chose to turn it off. This is why I don't feel. This is why I'm cold and callous. This is why. And it's like, yeah, but this keeps happening because you shut it off. You need to turn it back on so this shit doesn't even fucking happen to begin with. You know what I mean? This person's a little bit backwards. They don't believe they deserve to receive. They don't believe that they're lovable. They don't believe that people actually care about them. But they want to be happy. They look in all the wrong places. Because their energy is in such a low state, it can only manifest lowly aligned people, you know. It can only manifest where it's at. And it reflects in the outer. And their insides are a mess. Their insides are a mess. And that's what they attract in their life. They attract more messes, and they just it's sad. And what's crazy is I feel like people have reached out to them to help them, reached out to them to guide them. But because they turned off their intuition and they can't tell the difference between red flags and green flags, they just don't accept any help either. They just do it themselves. They come up with a solution to do it themselves. They probably try and save other people that just end up betraying them. They wouldn't accept help from anybody because they don't trust anybody. They don't trust their intuition. They don't trust themselves. They don't trust their feelings. No one taught them how to process it. So prayers to whoever that is. Prayers to whoever that is. Chiron and North Node moving through Aries is doing a number on that energy. It's doing a number on that energy because that's rough. That's rough. Yeah, someone is most definitely moving on and just blindsiding the fuck out of them. Like, they didn't see it coming. Is because they don't know how to check in. They don't know how to check in for themselves or other people. So people just leave. People just up and leave, and they don't care. You know, the people checking out don't care. And it's a reflection of how much the Aryan energy or whoever, right, doesn't care about themselves. If Aries is the one leaving, right, whoever is checked out, it's a mirror. People walk away like they don't care and just throw them away because that's how they feel. The energy is a mirror. The inner is reflecting in the outer. They feel like they don't matter and that no one fucking cares. They don't care about themselves. They don't care. It's a very sad place to be in. So, yeah, prayers out to that energy, because that's rough. I know that there's a rainbow at the end. If you get there, there's a rainbow at the end, but you got to be open to receive it. You know, you can't sit there and walk the pace with the storm and expect to walk out of it. You know, you're better off just staying put for a while and letting the storm pass, as opposed to walking with the pace in the direction of the storm, because it's just going to keep raining. It's just going to keep fucking raining. You know, sometimes you just got to slow down and stop doing whatever you're doing. I wish more people took time for themselves. I really do. I wish more people took time for themselves to just slow down and be like, everything I'm doing and everything I'm choosing results in something crappy. Let me just hold tight for a second. You know, for real. So that wraps up all the signs, guys. That wraps it up. Almost 3 hours later. Yeah, I do self-care too. It's important. It is important. 100%. 100%. Yeah, so I'm going to wrap this up. I appreciate and love y'all so much. Thank you for spending the night with me. Thank you for popping in and spending the night with me. I hope you guys enjoy the readings, not just tonight, but in hindsight. I will have them all up with timestamps in the description in the comments, so you guys can flash back around. And you're most welcome. You are most welcome. You guys are amazing. I'm glad you enjoyed it. And I look forward to seeing you guys again soon. Have a good night, everybody.